video for my new channel because I'm shooting people over to that channel now. So this is just off the cuff real quick. On my way home from work. Yes, I had to work in the city today. I'm on the Kings Highway. So just a quick introduction. Again, my old channel, my other channel, you know, was originally started because I had another head injury, another traumatic brain injury. And I thought I was going to die, and I wanted to right my wrongs with my kids. And so, you know, I was on a journey to heal from that brain injury, from that concussion. And, you know, now I'm here. This channel is called Embodied Souls. You know, because we are souls. Ultimately, we are souls. We do not identify as this physical avatar. You know, my name's Richard Swink. I do not identify. I play Richard Swink. I have lived my life acting as Richard Swink, acting as in a play. So what I am doing on this journey, on this healing journey, we are reclaiming our authenticity. We are not a name. We are not a social security number. We are not, you know, a tagged animal. We are souls attached to a physical avatar. And so this healing journey is reclaiming ourselves and putting our soul back in the driver's seat of this avatar and reclaiming it from our ego. We're crushing our egos. We're getting rid of the old man, so to say, the old man, the old woman. We're going to stop feeding the beast, feeding into the system, and live accordingly, because after we die, we only live physically for this short, very, very, very short existence in the long scheme of things. You know, our soul goes on to live for, let's say, forever. Well, how long's forever? I don't know. It's a lot longer than 40, 50, 60, 70 years, however long we reside in these physical avatars for. So, you know, why would we sit here and consume and live every day to pleasure this physical avatar when it's only going to be here for a short existence, at the detriment of our soul, at the detriment of our soul's existence, what we know to be right, what it means to be human, what our position is in being a human, a light being, H-U-E, human, a light being. That is what we are. So if we are going to sit here and poison ourselves and create havoc and wreak havoc and act as if each day is our last, meaning, you know, seeking perpetual pleasure that never ends and doing whatever we have to do to please these parasites that are inside of us, at the detriment of our soul, meaning that we are giving up what it means to actually be human and being a proper driver of this being. And what would that be? Well, we know that we are empathic. We are very empathic. We feel each other's emotions. We care about other people. We want peace, and we want peace back upon us. We want to be comfortable. We don't want strife. We don't want stress. We don't want problems. We don't want issues. We don't want to hurt others. We don't want hurt put upon us. We want to live in peace and harmony. And that being said, you know, that does not mean that we were meant here just peace, love, and chicken grease. That is, okay, peace, love, and chicken grease might be fine, but it's fine if we are living as we were meant to. But we're not. We are living in a sick, perverted, upside down, backwards society. And it cannot be all love, peace, and chicken grease in that type of society. Because that means that you are just going along to get along. That means you are compromising your soul. You are compromising what it means to be human. You are giving up your empathy. You are giving up your care, your love. You are giving up these things in order to fit in, to mold yourself into societal standards that are sickening. You are consuming culture and society in an environment that is completely opposite to your well-being, whether that be physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So along this healing journey, you're going to have to take your stand. It's an extremely humbling process. But at the same time, you will find yourself being courageous in ways that you never knew you had. You could possibly be like that. You're going to find yourself standing up for yourself. You're going to find yourself saying no. You're going to find yourself putting your foot down. You're going to find yourself cutting people off that you had gaslit yourself to think that they were there for your benefit. You're going to find your true essence, and you're going to stand for what is truly right. Not right as in, well, what makes me comfortable, and if anybody comes between me and my comfortability, I'm going to cut them off. No, you are going to stand up and quit participating and perpetuating and propagating the abuse that was passed down on you by your parents, unwittingly by your parents. You're going to have to quit consuming the toxic chemicals that come out of the grocery store. 95% of all food in a grocery store is nothing but toxic chemicals. It is not food. It is not food for your body. It does not feed you. It does not nourish you. It is a toxin to your body, complete toxin that sits inside your digestive tract and over time takes over your body and feeds the parasites that control your emotions and thoughts, and therefore your behaviors and your actions. And when you give these things up, you're going to find that the people you thought that loved you, that cared about you, when you quit participating in all this foolishness that's detrimental to your spirit and start really taking care of yourself and learning how to trust yourself and quit leaning on the authority of others and the expertise of others and start being your own expert, you are going to find that these people that call themselves your friends and family are only there because you are reinforcing the enslavement that they are under, that you've been under your whole life. And when you start breaking the mold and going against these societal norms and standards that you've been living under your whole life to get along, to get through, you are going to find that these people want nothing to do with you anymore. And they are going to turn it all on you. Because you're going to explain to them, well, I'm taking care of myself now. I am making decisions for myself. I am acting in a manner that supports my well-being in every way. And they are going to ridicule you. They are going to put you down. They are going to make fun of you. They are going to talk behind your back. They are going to cause problems for you. They are going to do everything they can to take you off this new course of healing that you are on and drive you back to your old habits and your old programming, back to consuming the toxins and poisons that are slowly killing you. It is inevitable. You will have to cut off your family. You will have to cut off your so-called friends and family. You're going to see it. Don't take my word for it. You're going to see it. Because this journey is hard enough on your own, more or less, with a bunch of people going around stabbing you behind your back and cutting you off at every turn. You're going to find that this healing is not just a one-phase approach. This is so many different phases to it. And that's what I set this channel up for. Because that's what we're going to go back into in depth. I'm going to go into the things that keep us enslaved. I'm going to point those things out. And we're going to go into depth on how and why, through our programming and our habits and our belief systems that were placed upon us at birth, and through the trauma and abuse that we have suffered our whole lives, that we have disregarded and refused to acknowledge, more or less accept, we're going to find out how and what it takes to reclaim our authenticity, to put our soul back in the driver's seat of this physical avatar, to kick the fucking living hell out of this goddamn ego and put it in the trash can. This ego was necessary for our survival. Due to the trauma and abuse we suffered as children, as babies, and throughout our childhood, and through the forced indoctrination centers from the ages of 5 to 18, and through the medical mandates and incentives placed upon us, and the mandatory consumption of food to please our parents at birth, it kicked our systems into fight or flight. And so we have been operating in a system of survival since day one. And that's why shit is so fucked up. That's why things are so confusing, it's so difficult. That's why we try to do the right thing, but we always seem to fail. No matter what, things just don't seem to go our way. And then we gaslight ourselves through religion and society, and we say, oh, well, it's our fault. We didn't try hard enough. We didn't do good enough. Oh, we don't love Jesus enough. Our thoughts are bad. Our wishes are bad. Our will is bad. And we blame ourselves, and we are to blame, but for different reasons. See, this illusion that they have us placed under is a multi-layered system of fuckery. And they are experts. Whatever AI or thing that controls this realm knows us better than we know ourselves. And so we have to basically troubleshoot our ways. Like if you have an electrical issue in your home, you have to troubleshoot it. You start at one end and you work through your way through the lines to figure out where the problem lies. Well, that's what we're doing with this healing journey, because we have no idea what it is like or what it means to actually be a human. We don't even know what love is. We don't know what it is to truly care, to take care of ourselves, to give ourselves attention and showing ourselves that what it means to care about ourselves and to truly trust ourselves. So we are troubleshooting our way back through this multi-layered cobweb of bullshit and illusion and manipulation that we've been placed under. And it's not easy. It is the most difficult thing that we can ever do. So just a real quick synopsis. Oh, and one other thing. Everything you do matters. Everything. Every thought you think, every action you take, every feeling you have, everything matters. So again, the other thing we're doing in this journey is we are no longer disregarding our thoughts, feelings, and emotions and actions. We are no longer making excuses and saying, well, the rest of society does it. Well, it's okay. The government says it's okay. Well, my doctor said it's okay to take 50 freaking pills. Well, this is okay. That's okay because this person said it's okay because of this. Well, it's okay to watch porn in the comfort of my home when nobody else is looking because nobody else knows. No, we are taking on full responsibility. Full responsibility for ourselves. No more excuses. No more reasoning out of things. From here on out, everything you do matters. Everything. Because everything you do is either feeding that ego, feeding that parasite that is sucking the lifeblood out of you, or it is reinforcing the trust that you're trying to find in yourself and letting your soul take over this physical avatar and make true change. So from this day forward, everything you do matters. Nothing is disregarded. Nothing is written off as circumstantial or because that's how it is. Everything has its reason from here on out. And that is how we're going to affect change. So, again, this is just a quick intro video to my new channel, Embodied Souls. I hope you guys find that this stuff helps you on your journey. Again, I am not any kind of teacher. I'm not above anybody. We are all extremely powerful. We are the most powerful, most important, most empathic, most wonderful things on this earth. And the reason I know this for a fact is because everything since day one has been trying to tell us otherwise. But yet they all these things that tell us otherwise, all want our attention, all want our energy, all want our focus, all want our money, all want our time. Guys, that is a classic abuser-abused relationship. That is the proof that you are powerful and important beyond anything else in this world. So I just hope you really let that simmer in your mind. That why, if you are such a piece of shit and not worth anything and have to keep on working to attain status and to be better in other people's eyes and all that horse shit, then why does everything just won't let you go? Why does everything want your attention? Why does everything require your service and your servitude? And because they are nothing without us. Each one of us individually. And again, I am no higher than any one of you. We are all equally as important. We are all equally capable of all these things that were stripped of us. All these natural characteristics and virtues that we were born with, that got sucked out of us, that got stamped down. It was all on purpose. It was all to drive that wedge in between our soul and our physical avatar and put our egos in the front. So that way we would live in a world of confusion and hurt and lack and desire and have to rely on and to freely give up our authenticity and our authority. Freely comply with all this horse shit. So that way we would be at the whim and mercy of these controllers who are nothing without us. I hope everybody's having a good day. Good luck on your journeys. And I will be getting more videos out when I get more videos out.